Emmanuel Sanders practicing fully today. He was out there with the first unit, running deep patterns, diving for balls. So it looks like the hamstring is good. He won't play Thursday night, but he will be ready, barring any setback, for the regular season. So Emmanuel Sanders is out there. Evan Mathis was out there practicing with the first unit. So all the starters were on the field together. Does this make you feel better about the offense after what we've seen? 10 series with the first stringers, no touchdowns. Does this make you feel a little more peaceful about what's going to happen come September 13th?
It does. I still think this offense will have issues, and I think it will have issues through the first half of the season. Now, no touchdowns, 0 for 10 in 10 series and no touchdowns. No, I don't expect that to happen. But I was thinking about this the other day. Wasn't Peyton Manning's, didn't he have a game against Baltimore in which he threw 7 touchdown passes in one game?
Yes.
It would not surprise me.
First game 2 years ago.
It would not surprise me if he doesn't throw 7 touchdown passes in September. And does that mean if he throws 6 in September, is that a disaster? No, it's not. But it's a lot different than it used to be. Emmanuel Sanders is very important because I don't think Peyton Manning has his security blanket. And I know what you're going to say, or I know what listeners are saying. Well, Demaryius Thomas is one of the best wide receivers in the league. He's a big play receiver.
Yeah.
But I don't think when Peyton Manning's in trouble, his first thought is, I'm going to get the ball to DT. And
he's always had that guy.
Yeah.
He had that guy in Brandon Stokely.
Yeah.
He had that guy in Wes Welker.
Right.
Last year you could say DT, but DT doesn't look good right now.
I thought, and now I'm going to get in trouble. I thought in the red zone.
More trouble.
In more trouble. I thought in the red zone through the first half of last year, there was one thought and one thought only in Peyton Manning's mind.
Emmanuel Sanders?
No, Julius Thomas. Was. And I don't think
I forgot about him.
Easy to forget.
Yeah.
We hardly knew ye. But I don't think, will Demaryius Thomas score touchdowns and score touchdowns from the red zone for this team? Absolutely. But I'm not sure that Peyton Manning thinks, if I'm in trouble, I go to DT.
All right, more important to have for that first game September 13th. Emmanuel Sanders coming back from a hamstring or Evan Mathis coming back from time on the beach?
No doubt in my mind, Evan Mathis.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you all the way.
Because you brought it up, and you're absolutely right, is that if you're going to have a young center, unproven center, though Paradis has been playing very well in practices and preseason, and you have that rookie left tackle that makes my tummy all queasy, then I can't even find the word. It's critical. It's beyond critical that you have a veteran, and a veteran that's decorated, highly decorated, the way Evan Mathis is, in between those two guys.
Yeah, and look, they are deep at wide receiver. And throughout his career, Peyton Manning has had an ability to make bad receivers mediocre, mediocre receivers good, and good receivers great. So if he's missing, look, you don't want him missing Emmanuel Sanders. The guy had over 100 catches, well over 1,000 yards last year, a Pro Bowl wide receiver. You don't want him out of the lineup, but if you had to pick between the two, you want Peyton protected, especially next to a rookie left tackle. You want Evan Mathis in there. Peyton will find plenty of other guys to distribute the ball to in the air.
Peyton Manning will find the open man, whether it's Emmanuel Sanders or Owen Daniels or whoever it might be. But if there are pass rushers at his feet, not knocking them down, but just disrupting them, then he'll be missed might be too strong a word, but he'll be distracted. And with the laser focus of Manning, you don't want him distracted.
That segment brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.